for 18 months straight, not taking a dollar out. That meaning like Rashad had to lose money in his company because he was putting more attention to Earn Your Leisure. That's Troy losing time with his family because he's putting more time in Earn Your Leisure. And that's me losing clients with my business because we're putting more time in Earn Your Leisure. So we're losing money with our first income to build this massive company because we seen the vision. And that's basically what it looks like.
Consistency and commitment.
We were consistent, committed, persistent. Like I said, I'm not saying that we're not talented. I'm not saying that we're not the best because we can be that. But what I'm saying is to everyone out there, people take their talent for granted. Like boxers, for instance, they start to tend to think that they are unbeatable and they don't train as hard enough. What happens when you don't train as hard enough? I don't want to say no names, but there's boxers out there that are really, really talented. But if they don't put that hard work, that dedication, that consistency, all those things with that talent, they end up losing. And that's the thing. That's why I always say, like, you can be talented. Yes, talented makes it a little easier. Like LeBron James. I don't think LeBron James is the most talented player. I personally don't think that. But I'll tell you this much, no one's outworking him. I promise you that. I promise you no one's outworking him. Michael Jordan was talented. He was gifted to be the greatest, but he also worked hard. That's what it is. That's the recipe.
Got it. You mentioned earlier that you've been, this is not the first business that you've helped other brands become more seen or be more visible. Can you share maybe some of the things that you do, some of the secrets to getting your content in front of your target audience?
One thing I will say is the most important thing is data. And once you get data, you can actually see, it's like a visual of where you need to go or what eyes are on you. What does that mean? Like Instagram, right? If you go to your Instagram, you got an analytics dashboard and it tells you where the people are from. It tells you the age. It tells you what time people are viewing your content. If you start to understand the analytics of your data, you can amplify the amount of audience on your content because you know what age, you know what cities, what places, what times people are viewing your content. Once you understand the analytics and you have the data, there's unlimited access to viewing people because there's millions and millions of people that's 25. There's millions and millions of people that look on Instagram at a certain time. And there's things like that. I use that to my advantage. When people post a content, like for instance, Aisha Diaz, she's a model vixen. I started her brand and she wanted to be like a vixen. So I'm like, okay, cool. You're very beautiful. So this ain't going to be too hard and you're personable. So this is going to be easy. We started an Instagram. I literally started her first Instagram. And I said, listen, we're going to just do a few photo shoots and we're going to post you and see what's going on. And that's what I did. I posted her and kept getting the analytics, the data. I started to read the data, see, what kind of people like, and now I could put fire to that content, whether it was through ads, whether it was posting at the right times, whether it was seeing which content. Because the thing, for instance, I'm building my own personal brand. I'm posting at all different times. I'm posting a bunch of different content. I'm editing it a bunch of different ways. I'm trying to see what do people want to see from me. The thing is that the first time I spoke got the most views because that was the first time they got to see me speak. So it was a little easier. Now I have 20 videos out there versus one video. So now they're like used to my content. Now I got to see what type of content do they want to see from Michael McDonald. And that was the thing I was doing with Aisha. That was the thing we were doing with Earn Your Leisure. What type of content? Like Rashad was posting content of financial advice on his page and he realized, but he was posting other content. But what he realized is people liked the financial advice content more than they liked him posting having a good day. So what are you going to do? You're going to listen to the people, see what they want and post what they want. And that's how you get more engagement, you get more views and you grow your following.
Once you know who is interested in your content and the type of content that they want to see, how do you get in front of more people that are exactly like the ones that are interested in your content?
What I like to do is I like to run ads. I'm a person that believes in ads and I would boost the content. So the good thing, see, Facebook advertising, you don't have to be a guru. You don't at all. The thing about Facebook advertising is that people try to target certain audiences. And the thing is that when you try to target an audience in like Facebook ads, let's just talk about Facebook ads. You have a Facebook, right? And you may not put all the things you like in your Facebook. You may not fill out your profile correctly. So where I'm trying to target you, knowing that you want to see this content, and I'm trying to manually target you, but you didn't make your profile who you really are. when I try to target you, it's not going to get to you. The great thing about Facebook, if you let Facebook, and this is a hack, you need to make your audience massive. What I mean by that is the age limit, keep that wide open. The location, keep it wide open. If you want United States, I mean just United States. And you run your ad. What you'll see is in Facebook ads, you'll see it's learning. And you let Facebook learn your audience because Facebook doesn't look at what you put in your profile. Facebook looks at your behavior. It looks at what you click. It looks at what you view, what you like, all those different things, what you comment on. It looks at behavior and it starts to learn the behavior of, say, you and what you like to do. And now I don't have to manually target to get to you because you didn't fill out your profile correctly. Facebook knows you better than I know you and better than you filled out your profile because it's your behavior. And now I let Facebook learn my audience. Once I let Facebook learn my audience for what I want to advertise, and it actually says, I got your audience. It literally says learning achieved or something like that. And once it says that, I put as much as money as possible because if I could put $1,000 into something and I get $2,000 back, you got to ask yourself, if you gave me $1,000 and I gave you $2,000 back, how much money would you give me? And it was unlimited. You give me everything you got. And that's basically how I would get eyes on my content, if that makes sense.
Yes, and I love that because I think I never thought about it that way. I would think that you would be specific in the age range in the beginning, but it actually makes sense because people are not necessarily extremely diligent about filling out their profile. And so you might actually miss out on someone that would be the perfect for you. So I love that. That's a gem for sure. Tell me about, you guys have been able to build this amazing brand and every week interviewing brilliant minds. What are some of the things that you learned about money and wealth since starting Earn Your Leisure?
I don't really like stocks because it's not tangible. You're investing in a piece of a company that I'm not going to say it's not tangible. That's not correct. It is tangible because you do have a percentage of a company, but it's not tangible. I can't touch it. So I'm in the midst of falling. Like I'm dating right now. I have a relationship like I'm dating with real estate. I think I'm falling in love with her because I could touch it. I could see it. I could use it. It's amazing. And real estate, when I got introduced to real estate with Earn Your Leisure, because I was scared to invest in real estate because I'm like, what if I don't like it? What if I want to move? The thing about it is if you want to buy a property and you're scared because you might not want to live there forever, or even your income might change, you can always sell the property